Halsey, the darkness is coming for you. Snuff out your happiness, shining bright light, and no one or nothing will be able to help you now. Not even these dumb-witted WWE fans when I'm done with you.
What? No, this is all my fault. Darkseid said she was going to snuff out my shiny bright light. To the point, not even the woman that is my guiding light in my own darkness, Becky Lynch, can help me out of this darkness problem I have. I need to get my hands on them both right now. It's one thing to come after me. I'm used to taking your beatdowns. I've been doing it my whole freaking life. But when you mess with my loved one, or a woman I admire and respect and look up to for strength, just because you think taking her out will weaken me, well, let's just say you just enacted the rage in this happiness fighter and made her 10 times stronger. Because nothing motivates this happiness fighter more than love. And no one freaking messes with this happiness loved ones or people that she respects without getting the joyful freaking ass whooping you deserve. That's why I was so happy when the general manager said it will be Darkseid and Winter Blues versus Halsey the Happiness Fighter in a 2-on-1 all-out bloody street fight at Bad Blood. Because this means that this Happiness Fighter gets to unleash a Pandora box of fury rage that you two and others have caused her over the past 15 years of being in the darkness shadow of Darkseid and all the rest of you freaking muppets. And if you think you two have the upper hand in this match, well, let's just say that this Happiness Fighter has some cheeky badass surprises up her sleeve that will leave you beaten, batty, and bruised by the end of the night, to the point that you'll both be crying for your mothers. My name is Halsey and welcome to the Happiness Fighters Army, where we're all about fighting for happiness and our successes and our dreams against our own version of our own darkness, be it mental, physical, life situations, or the big bad world right now. Tomorrow is WWE Bad Blood, and Halsey the Happiness Fighter is taking on Winter Blues and Darkseid in a 2-on-1 bloody street fight match. And I will say this, you really want to watch after Bad Blood. It is going to get so much better in story-wise. And she has some cheeky surprises up her sleeve. So keep an eye on my socials after Bad Blood on the Tuesday Australian time, which would be late Monday US time, for the next installment after Bad Blood to see who wins at Bad Blood. Out of these two, who do you think is going to win at Bad Blood? Will it be Darkseid and Winter Blues, or will it be Halsey the Happiness Fighter? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, speaking about Bad Blood, we may as well talk about the matches and the whole PLE and what I think is going to happen at Bad Blood, and any surprise returns, predictions, anything like that. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? I'm going to go through the matches, and then if there's any surprise elements I have not mentioned in the matches, I will mention them at the end of this video, or near the end. So let's get on with the matches. Now, the first match I am going to talk about is the Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Now, with this match, it doesn't really interest me as much as other matches, and that's why I'm going from least interesting to most interesting in match ranking. And I feel like we're gonna get some sort of bloodline interference, and this would be a great time for Jimmy Uso to return to WWE, but I think Cody and Roman are going to get the win in the end, and then Roman's just going to deal with the whole bloodline issue, and then you could have Cody go off and do his own thing. But yeah, that's my voice and opinion on that. Next, we're going to talk about the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match, which is not on the card, but I think it's going to be on the card, with Jade and Bianca being the host of Bad Blood. I feel like they are going to set up some sort of tag team match between those two and Io and Kairi Sane after they challenged them this week on Monday Night Raw. And I don't really care who wins. They're both good. I just really want to see some different people as champion, such as Pure Fusion Collection, and maybe Sonya and Shayna. But yeah, I feel like this match could be added to the card. It's not on the card, but I just thought I'd mention it in here. Then we go on to the WWE Women's Championship match between Bayley and Nia Jax. Now, there's a couple possibilities that could happen for this match, and I'm going to go through them. First one, Bayley and Nia down and out, or the rest turn their back. Tiffany cashes in her Money in the Bank briefcase and wins it. Option number 2, same thing, but she has a foul cash in, and we see the return of the real queen of WWE, Charlotte Flair, and because of that distraction, Nia gets distracted and Bayley gets the win. And then afterwards, they basically, both of them are like, we would do something, and then they're like, we want you in a tag team match at Crown Jewel, Bayley and Charlotte, and if you do win, I'll put up my like queen ranking and my championship. And the third option is that Nia just wins. Now I'm going option 2 more because it would be a great storyline, great way to think, but I feel like they're just gonna maybe go option 1 or have Bayley win it, and then Naomi's gonna turn on Bayley, and then that will set up a rivalry between them, which I understand if that happens. But I just really would love to see Bayley and Charlotte team up together. And it'd be a great way for Charlotte to come back and get us fans back liking her like she was just before she got taken out over 10 months ago. And yeah, you could have even Becky Lynch eventually return and have some sort of like a mini horsewoman reunion, and then those 3 take on, say, Bayley and Nia and Pure Fusion Collective with, say, Lyra and Natty at Survivor Series and War Games match. I really just want to see that happen. That would be awesome. But yeah, that's my predictions on that match. It's either going to be Tiffany or Bayley that's going to come out champion at the end of the night, I think, in my eyes. Now, this match is like one of my most exciting matches I can't wait to see, but because the other 2 matches are linked in some sort of way, I'm going to talk about them together. And yeah, so this match is the Hell in a Cell match between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, and I'm going straight Drew. You guys know I am an avid CM Punk hater. He's slowly convincing me with like Larry, his dog, which is like fugly cute. But I'm still not. The hatred is still like overpowering that. But yeah, Drew's just gonna annihilate CM Punk and take him out for like a while, and then we'll probably see him back around WrestleMania time again. And yeah, and I understand why they made the Hell in a Cell cage great if the one that they showed on Raw this week is the actual Hell in a Cell cage, because then if there's scenes where a superstar is like up against the ring and it's all bloody, they can see it better. But for me, Hell in a Cell cages are like red. It just didn't feel like a Hell in a Cell cage. I just want to know from you guys too, if you watch Monday Night Raw, did you feel the same way like I did? It wasn't like the Hell in a Cell cage that you knew? Or is it basically? So yeah, so basically Drew's going to win that match, but this match is going to be epic, and I will admit CM Punk will probably push him to his limit, but he'll get the win in the end. Now these next 2 matches are linked only because the Terror Twins, and I'm going to talk about El Capitan, Damian Priest, takes on Finn Balor. I feel like Priest is going to win. Don't get me wrong, I am loving Finn Balor in a storyline, and we're seeing more of him and showing off his great heel move or momentum, but I just don't see him winning this match. Or if he does, he'll win because of Judgment. But if he does win, I think it's going to be because of Judgment Day's help. And yeah. Now, the match I'm looking forward to the most is the Women's World Championship match between Mummy, aka Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan with Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage above them. I was hoping a Hell in a Cell between these two, but I get why not. But I'll take whatever I can get. And I feel like Dom is going to drop a weapon to Liv at one point, and it's either going to be picked up by the ref or it'll be used by Liv when the ref's back's turned. Because just because he's in the shark cage doesn't mean he can't help Liv out. And in the end, I feel like Mummy's going to get the win and get that championship back and be on top again. And yeah, but I feel like after the match, we could have someone come out and help take Mummy down, and that is Miss Raquel Rodriguez. Because who was she feuding with just before she left? Rhea Ripley. And who was Raquel teaming with before she left? Liv Morgan. So she could end up joining Judgment Day, and I don't mind it. It would work. You never really, when Rhea was there, you never really had to. Shut up. When Rhea was there, you never really had two women, so it would work. Also, I feel like if it doesn't happen at Bad Blood, it could happen on the Monday Night Raw after Bad Blood, and that is we get the return of the man, Becky Lynch. And I'm going to explain why. Because who was Becky feuding with just before she left? Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Who keeps saying that she retired her? Liv Morgan. So I reckon she'll get her revenge on Liv, and she'll start off by teaming up with Mummy, Rhea Ripley. Like it'll be like with like Cody and Roman at the moment. They don't like each other, but there's a common hatred for Judgment Day that they'll be like, okay, fine. And yeah, I feel like you could have Raquel come out Bad Blood and beat down, and then have that Bad Blood, and then the Monday Night Raw after Bad Blood, you could have them some sort of way trying to do that again, and then the man's music plays, and she comes out with a steel chair and just bolts to the ring and just starts attacking him, and then it's Mummy and the man in the ring standing tall, and then you could have a backstage segment be like, I didn't need your help, yeah, but then you could be like, but thank you, or something like that. I don't know the gist of it, but somehow they're going to be like, okay, we don't like each other, but we can put that aside to come together and team and take down our enemy. And yeah, it's either that or it's going to be a fatal four-way between Raquel, Becky, Liv, and the new Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley at Crown Jewel. And yeah, if this happens, I will freak out for two reasons. One, I love the man. You guys know it's like my ultimate dream to meet her, and that's the Ultimate Dream Championship that I keep talking about. So I will be like, yes, we have her back. But two, I had a dream a couple of days, maybe a week ago, and it was on Monday Night Raw. Raquel had come out, like, Mummy, Rhea Ripley, and Liv were in the ring. They were talking out, joking, like, Liv's like, I want my title, yeah. And then Raquel comes out and then starts beating up with Liv on Rhea, and then we hear the man's music. And she came out and she's wearing this, like, white top with, like, this tan, beige, fluffy jacket sort of thing. And then I woke up. So if that happens, and it's the same, like, clothing or colours of clothing, I will freak out. This is just something my gut is telling me that's going to happen. And I'm trusting my gut more, so yeah. So they're all the matches that I think is going to happen at Bad Blood. And I've said most of the surprise elements. We get the return of the real queen of WWE, Charlotte Flair. We get the return of Miss Raquel Rodriguez and the man Becky Lynch as well. I feel like maybe the White Six somewhere might do something. I don't know, like there might be someone beaten up backstage and they're like, who did it? And then there's like some sort of White Six symbol near the person. Yeah, that's all I really can think of in surprise elements. So yeah, that's my predictions for Bad Blood. Okay, with that, we have finished our predictions, but I want to talk to you guys about Hobbs the Happiness Fighter takes on the Royals in WWE and how much I am loving doing the skit series, and it is really helping with my mental health. And I've just finished writing out the storylines for the rest of the year, as I've got a job and that we've taken some of my time away from like my social media side of things. So I want to do that before I start my job, because I know once I start my job I won't have the energy or time to film all this. And some of it, oh my god, it's like my best work ever. And try to work out which character I did not use a voice filter for in the upcoming storyline, because I love the voice for this character. So if you want to follow all that and anything else to do with me, my socials is Hobbsy the Happiness Fighter. Go check it out. And if you want to help me claim my Ultimate Dream Championship of meeting the man, Becky Lynch, either at WrestleMania or SummerSlam, I have a GoFundMe. I only need $7,000 at this point, because with my job I can put some of that money towards this. So yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, by the next time I talk to you guys, I might actually have my ticket to WrestleMania and this Ultimate Dream Championship, because pre-sales of WrestleMania go on sale on October 23rd and the general sales on October 25th, which I'm going to try my hardest to get priority passes or front row seats so I can make this Ultimate Dream Championship come true. If it doesn't come true at WrestleMania, then I'm going to try it at SummerSlam, which I'll have more time to get more money towards it. But also, I'm just going to generally, if I don't get priority pass or front row seats, I'll probably just get seats to WrestleMania and just go anyway. Go to my first WrestleMania, and then if I get the priority pass and that at SummerSlam, I could go to 2 events a year instead of 1. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a nice, warm, smiley, sunshine day. If not, I'm sending you warm, sunny, joyful hugs.